meaning ethical, educated, trained, and employed. And once they have achieved the EAT status, then they will truly be able to eat, E-A-T, a food, as we say in Jamaica, because they will be ethical, educated, trained, and employed. May God continue to bless Jamaica, land we love, as we do all in support of our youth. Thank you.
I definitely agree. Let us give Dr. Edwards another round of applause. We hear you, Dr. Edwards, and I think I speak for the committee, I speak for all the partners that are a part of this partnership, and we will take the charge of really looking at that NEAT status and really move our young persons from need to eat, right? From not in education, employment and training to ethical, educated, trained, and employed. We really, I think we stand to benefit so much more when we give, right? And so we want to thank you, Dr. Edwards. We have heard your contributions and we really appreciate it. I want to say thank you on behalf of the team, on behalf of our listening audience and our virtual listening audience. I want to say thank you for those words. We also want to acknowledge that we recognize the risk that these young persons are at, and we want to commit that we will continue the partnership to help these young persons to progress. Thank you, Dr. Edwards. All right, so at this time, I want to invite my head cook, Charmaine, to assist me. We want to just take the time to say thanks to Grace and Staff Community Development Foundation. So I want Charmaine to come and give us the story behind this so we can properly acknowledge.
Okay, thank you. I'm cognizant of the time, so let me do this quickly. So we have been speaking about collaboration and partnership, and it's important that we recognize our private sector partners. The private sector has a very important role to play in national development, in community development. And so, of course, under the component of the project management, one of the needs we had was, of course, to get some tablets. We pursued other channels, but we have a very important partner who is also a part of the Kingston and St. Andrew Interagency Network, which is the Grace and Staff Foundation. And I must say, you know, in like last minute, there was a meeting, and Grace and Staff was a part of that meeting, and they spoke about an initiative that they were pursuing, which is to give tablets to students, to schools. And we saw an opportunity and we said, let us reach out to Grace and Staff. And, you know, it didn't take long. You know, we submitted a letter to the general manager and they graciously agreed to go outside of their scope a little bit because they recognize the importance of equipping these trainees. And so today we are very pleased to say that Grace and Staff Foundation has donated, as I said before, 10 tablets to support the Interagency Youth Development Program. And so I want to just invite Mrs. Tankita Chance Wilson to just come forward, and I'm going to invite our Director General, Dr. Henry, as the Grace and Staff Foundation will just make that symbolic presentation of the tablets.
on behalf of the project and all the partners here, we want to thank you so much. Those for, as Sammy said, going outside the school and making accommodation for the training, the participants in the program. I want to wish you the foundation all the continued success and all the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
I know the participants are going to value it and put a lot of effort into the program and so able to give you it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and now that the tablets have been handed over, I'm going to invite Mr. Damian Hilton, the parish manager for the KSA Interagency Network. One of the beneficiaries, as we would have said before, under this program is, of course, our Community Development Committee. And we want to make a presentation of one of the tablets to our CDC representatives. I'm going to invite Zanlock to come forward, and this presentation will be made.
I'll take this side. On behalf of the Parish Interagency Network and all the partners that are here this morning, we really want to commend Trenchtown CDC for their commitment to the process and to thank you for giving us an example of what this project can do in our community. I know this will be put to good use, so I don't even have to ask.
Thank you so much. All right, so we are winding down, and the last symbolic thing that we want to do, we have been speaking about partnerships, and we want to invite our key partners to sign the Umbrella MOU, which is an instrument of the Community Renewal Program that just indicates the commitment of our partners to continue to support the work under the Strategic Implementation Plan of the CRP. So, of course, the IAN Youth Program is one such, but certainly as we continue the work, Dr. Edwards spoke about a number of things that, as partners, we really want to pursue. So, we are going to invite, and bearing in mind the COVID protocols, Dr. Jaja was very keen on that. So what we will do is invite the heads of agencies one at a time. So you will notice a table with individual pens. So as you come forward, you take a pen, sign, and of course you can keep that pen, our little token. So, and then once each person would have signed, we will remove the table and then just ask you all to come back together for us for a photo op. So I'm going to firstly invite Dr. Henry. Oh, you missed your pose. Got it? Thank you. So let me invite Colonel Rickman, who is going to be signing on behalf of Dr. Dyer for her. No? Okay. Okay, so Rihanna, may I invite you? And go forward, you can witness. Okay, Dr. Edwards. Where is Mrs. O'Connor? She stepped up. Where is Samantha? Can you witness? Samantha, could you just come forward for me? Mrs. O'Connor, come forward for me, please. Thank you. And last but by no means, no, you can have the pen. All protocols observed. Dr. Jaja, may we invite you forward? That's an untouched pen.
If you would permit me to invite operations
Yeah.
manager to join me.
Please, Mr. Francis, please to come forward. A very critical player on our committee.
Absolutely. And that is your thing. Untouched.
Okay, so we're going to just move the table, and I'm going to invite each of you to just come back just for...
So get the banner.
Thank you. Oh, it's taped.
Could we form two lines so that it's not so spread out? Right. What are you saying, photographers?
I think so.
Is this okay, or you want two lines?
I think he says it's missing. He says it's missing.
Who is missing?
She's coming. She's coming.
No, that's good. Now? Oh, two lines. Okay, no? This go to the front?
And getting wider and wider.
Can you see?